them actually. Still, a likely encounter is the boys and Briars. And that, well, we'll call it familiar gold, shall we? A familiar gold. To the centre they come, and what will they have in store for them? AKA the Belgium Barbarians will be somewhat of an unknown quantity, but that doesn't mean it won't be action-packed. Far from it, my friends. There's the Briars kick off, and they play from left to right on your screen with the yellow strip, the Belgian Barbarians flying the tricolour. Bright defence looking quite organised early on. And we see a little bit of Belgian flair. Will be all frights and no stake. Oh dear. There's no God, and dismissed for 10 metres more. Well, and a yellow card for your trouble. No trouble at all, says the referee. No trouble for 2 minutes at least. You're going to the naughty boy chair. And the Belgies down to 6. As we have a look at that. Now, that could have made a Minty's moment right there for the Briars, but they got away with it. The referee, he was not looking. Well, first outing at the Borneo Sevens for the men, and a little bit of butterfingers happening at the moment, but it's just a little bit early nerves. We all suffer from it, even the commentary team. The production team, no nerves. Nerves are steel, these people. Truly. They see us commentators heading for the shed. They might experience the heart rate's going up, but you're still getting beautiful pictures out of the Eagles Rugby Club, as this game is yet to really form any rhyme or reason, but suddenly, all of a sudden, all on his own, tremendous run. Well, the Briars, and they start the scoring off 5 points to 0. Seven points to 0. Briars over Belgium. And a hello to old sparring partner Trent Eagle down there in Sydney, the mastermind behind the women's program. There's some nice skills there. Into the gap. Belgians just hanging off the man with the ball. That might not be such a good idea in the future. 7 points to 0, and it drifts wayward of the mark. So still finding their bearings. It's possibly the travel for these boys out of Australia. It's a big old island. It's a long way to go. And it's hard to get out of prison. I mean, Australia. Action live. Belgium Barbarians trying to do some heavy lifting in there and get themselves some position. Jerome Williams, the scorer for Briars in that first try. Belgium now surveying the field from outside their own 50. And the walk and line out. It's not commonly seen in international sevens. And it's really only for the benefit of the guys that can't run there.
With the manager for Uzbekistan Rugby Men's and Delhi Hurricanes. Uzbekistan Rugby and the Delhi Hurricanes. Kindly proceed for your coin tosses.
It's a cunning ploy to be waiting for the rugby ball. I don't know whether they've been hiding it, but they found one, which you tend to do at rugby clubs. Belgium now, the Barbarians. Kick and chase, or the kick and chase, as some would say. Well, somehow they've secured that ball, but the referee has said not in the manner prescribed, and Briars will take the scrum and feed, and the officials will exchange interpretations of what happened, even though they were both there. It's a fairly hefty conference, so no one had it originally.
I repeat,
They've been stripped.
for Uzbekistan and Delhi Hurricanes.
To his credit, though, TMO was, excuse me, the assistant referee was on the microphone straight away, and the resulting penalty gives Briars the opportunity to begin moving the ball uncontested from inside their own 22, the straight, the run. Now, will he have the pace? Will he need the support? Will he get his photo taken? Look at those boots. Christian Papa dots down for Briars in a pair of boots only his mother could love. That's all right. Mums are important. Teams of rugby players, extraordinarily important. It's 12-0, becomes 14-0. And the Briars, from what seemed to be an unstable start, certainly know their way to the line from any point in the park. Poltalaka Maakiki with the conversion from directly in front. And it's Williams with the restart. Belgium now trying to work it out of their own 22. They may be doing it the tough way. Looked like he got on the line there, but the referee, or the assistant referee, flies the flag and says, "Whoa, your horse is down." As we take a look, and he's well shadowed. Almost stolen at the front. Good jump from the Barbarians. As the half-time hooter blows at 22 points, or 14 points to 0, I should say. Is probably an argument to say that the Belgian Barbarians wouldn't mind going to the break right now, rather than let Briars have a look at it again. They'll get it. Off the halfway. What are they cooking up? They've got pace out wide by the look of it. They've got a lot of pace. They've got a tremendous amount of pace out wide, and that's been confirmed. Well, Briars would appear to have a number of threats across the park. It's the famous name, Mundine, Kieran that is, and I'm not entirely sure if he got it out of second gear. I think he might have got off the gas early on in that run, and 2 points makes it 21, so they've had maybe 5 opportunities. They've converted 3 with aplomb, and now they go to the half-time break, 21 points in the lead, And we have found ourselves a live one here at the Borneo Sevens. As the team begins its short recovery mode. The Belgian Barbarians looking to each other for a few answers, but let's have a look at this. Opening try, as we see Williams, just shows it, and in the end there's no one really wanting to know about him. Nice sleight of hand. Second try from their own quarter, and Papa gets through the gap and goes, and again, no one really closing the gap there on Papa. Christian Papa makes it 2-0, and then off the halfway line, just easy hands and even easy running for Mundine as he comes through and pots that one down. 3 conversions, 21-0. Briars leading Belgian Barbarians, making it look nice and easy. But as we know, nothing's ever truly nice and easy. Second half coming your way. It is the Borneo Sevens. It's the greenest sevens in the world. Can you believe it? I can believe it. I'm here. I'm believing it.
Only about the game, right? Let's not get too serious. Play serious, but let's have fun at the same time. Okay? Right, ladies and gentlemen, second half coming up.
Well, if we don't take into account the rugby, the Belgian Barbarians have got a magnificent strip. If only I was thin enough to get in one of their jerseys. I'd be swapping my t-shirt I've been wearing for 2 days. The restart for the second half of this day one match into touch, and now the Briars side will be wondering which way to go here. Now they've got speed either side of the set piece here. It's just a matter on how cleanly they can get the ball out, and well, I'll just about put a bottle of fresh hot Belgian frights. You hustle around the back, as I said. It depends on how cleanly they can get it out. There's the one-hand pickup. Now, reset, but they've lost 10 metres. It may not make much difference. They begin small. Short side, Papa with the change-up. He's got room on the outside. He can't make it all the way. They won't drag him to touch. He'll pick and go himself. It'll be a line-out restart for the Belgian Barbarians. And they're frisky, the Briars. You can see what they're like down the outside. They're electrifying. Only 5 more yards of room. And it would have been more reasons for the scoreboard to change. Down the back again. Off they go. Pumps the inside pass. He didn't even think it. He didn't even mean it. There was nobody there. Ma'ake with the try. 26-0. Conversion unsuccessful. Less than 5 remaining, and Briars doing it all right on the day here at the moment. Certainly will be causing a few elbows to be nudging a few sides and the grandstands, and no doubt in the Eagles' nest also. We've got some players. We have got some players in town. Restart. They look deep. They go long. They pick out one of the Belgian players. Now, they may isolate over here if they can. In fact, they've turned the ball over and taken it away from him. So that's the nature of the game. If you don't hold on to the ball tightly enough, a large Polynesian will come and take it off you. Clearance for touch. Doesn't really relieve pressure building. Only our friends from Belgium. Should they not take this ball, they can find themselves on the back foot and looking like they're in trouble. Up next on the pitch, the New Zealand Cavaliers taking on the Delhi Hurricanes. That's still to come. And around about 3 or 4 minutes' time, depending on how quickly this game is deemed over by the referee. Belgium Barbarians. Ball in hand, looking for some space, looking for some gaps, and looking to hold on to it if they could. But they can't. Mundine thought he might promote the ball to himself and run onto it. What about that for a try, referee? Been brought back for a restart. There's some more input from the assistant referee on the far side. Let's have a look. And taken out after the kick. Well, it's almost stock standard, isn't it, for the kicker to not quite make it any further down the track. And the arm out for Briars. Successfully won by the Briars. Now, Papa, ball in hand, straightens it up, leaves the door wide open. And it's Williams. Up the green carpet he strolls. 90 seconds left in this game. Possibly a bit of injury time with it. A kick to come. And that's 33 points to 0. Briars in their first game of the Borneo Sevens of 2024, ringing the bell. They have arrived. And after a little bit of a wobbly start, things are starting to pick up pace. Papa with the restart. And comes down almost bang on the 22 and into the hands. Well, and the dive that goes with it. And why wouldn't you? Why would you not? You've come all this way. You might as well pull one out if you've got one in the pocket. It's not often you get the opportunity. Exciting stuff from the kickoff from the Briars. And that's 38 zip. Well, he slowly hustles back to his starting point. But I get a funny feeling there'll be some editors in the production team licking their lips on this one. There's an edit. It's what about that? Not quite. Just a little bit outside. Well, running red hot off the kickoff, and Papa might size it up and have a look at going again. And they do it again. No words needed. Posai and Kake. With a try. The Briars blowing it out to 43. And the Belgium Barbarians be happy that that strip of theirs is so colourful and prominent, because that's about the only part of the game people will remember. Conversion attempt, swings around, it doesn't quite make it. Didn't have the distance, doesn't need to at 43 points to 0. Briars have got the ball rolling, and they've got it rolling in a big way. They will now take a knee and relax as they dispatch the Belgium Barbarians 43 points to 0 at full time. Briars Rugby showing a very, very steady hand. Let's go to the scoring action and have a look at it. So, first half, Williams. The bounce, the look, a little bit of a show, and no real difficulty getting to the line. Out wide, and this might be the third try of the game. It went to Karen Mundine. Very, very quick indeed. Step, shuffle, step, shuffle, step, shuffle. I think we've all tried to do that in our dreams. Only a few of us can do it, as Maake takes it to the line. Williams scores another one before this one from the restart, and this was a blinder. This is right up there, try of the day so far, as it bounces very kindly indeed into Samuel Tuitapo's hands, and he takes flight. Yeah, and